Right, so fourth hole, amazing par 3, basically looks like it has an infinity green. 163. 163, down breeze. I'm gonna hit a pretty solid 8 on actually. 163, winds down, pushing right. Maybe a little draw, and hopefully the wind sort of pushes it quite straight. But that is an extremely special view. You'll see it in the drone stuff, hopefully, but that's, look at it. 180 degrees straight there, that's magic. Seriously, this you have to get up and see. 183, straight at the flag, little draw, hopefully the wind pushes it straight. Hole in one at Hamilton Island, that would be lovely. Well, that's right at it. Just left of it actually. Go a little. Sit a little. Back edge of the green. That was probably the best strike of the day and the straightest golf shot of the day. Just over the back or just on the back edge. I like it. I like it. Again, I'm a bit annoyed about that 3-putt on the last there, but I don't think I can be too pissed off for what these views offer. Again, the golf course is magic. Like the golf course is a solid golf course, but the views certainly make a difference. I mean, if it was an average course with great views, it'd still be good. But certainly it's a great design by PETER Thompson, and the views are special. Hopefully I can get that bogey back. Right, so every hole's a postcard. I'll show you around again, but I've certainly seen worse views. Certainly seen worse views. Relatively flat, moving to the camera's left, I reckon. Yep, I would say so. Bit outside the left of the hole, but the wind. So this is where I reckon I've overread this potentially. The breeze is certainly going to affect it. The wind's pushing, as you can see, this way, close to me. I reckon that was the right line, just didn't hit it because of the breeze. Really. The greens are quite nice, they're not really bumping around much at all, so that's good. Just special, like have a have a look at it. It's taking my breath away. That's 360. Have a look at that, back down the hill. Now we're going to run back uphill to the cart. All right, good par. Right, so fifth hole, par 5, 4, 6, 4, 4, 6 from the back pegs. What do we got here? Course guide, we're going backwards. Nice par 3, what do we got? 4, 4, 6. Quite a long way actually to cover those bunkers. It says 262. Back into the wind, so I'm probably not doing that. So a little left of them wouldn't be a terrible thing. Maybe straight at the bunkers with a little tiny bit of a draw. If I could get over them, that'd be great, but it says 262. Doesn't quite look that, but I don't think I'm hitting it straight over it. Probably have to go just left of it. Definitely have to go just a little left. Wind sort of into pushing towards the right. That's left of it. It's pure. Miss-hit it out of the bottom a little bit. That stopped dead when it hit the green, the ground. That's short of the bunkers. I got no idea how far that's gone, but yeah, that's fine. It's in play. Par 5, it's not overly long, but that wind directly back into. So I reckon, what's that, 260? There's a long way in. I reckon it's going to be a layup for sure. Right, so I didn't bother filming me layup. I hit it 120 meters right to here. I've got 100 meters in. So it was literally just a little wedge down to here, and yeah, it's a blind second shot. So that's probably something that I probably should have filmed. But if we look back over there, you'll see the you'll definitely be able to see the hill I was talking about as it just comes over the top of it. But I've got 100 meters back into the wind. Pins looks like it's up the middle, in the middle. Everything's connected. We're filming. We're all good here, yeah. So I didn't bother filming it just because it was speed up time. I reckon a 50. Wind is, like I said, into, just pushing a tad to the right. So if anything, I'll try to play a little bit of a low 50 in there. Well, it's right at it. Well, it's just right of it's pushing right now. 20 feet, 15 feet, something like that. It's not too bad. It just held up there in the breeze. It just held up there in the breeze and started pushing it out to the camera's right. It started a really good start line, sort of drew a little bit and then just sort of fell out to the right just a small amount. So that'll be a pretty good shot. I mean, there's certainly a breaking things. Certainly a birdie chance. Certainly a birdie chance. Right, so there we are. Basically, through this little bit of a gap, you get to actually see a little bit of the islands in the distance. As you can see, the flag's blowing straight back into us. I was sort of teed off from over, or hit my third from just over the bunker, just over here. So yeah, the wind's basically pushing straight back at the camera. And so it's pushed the ball to the right a little bit. Distance was okay, like it certainly spun up a little bit. But these balls are good because they stay wide a very long time. They don't discolor too easy. So I'm going to go this just outside of right. Just outside of right. Yep, that looks good. Back uphill, back up into the wind. Certainly worth a bit of a go. But yeah, that drive I hit did not run very far after it landed at all. Don't know why that was very, very quick. I'll have given that another go. I didn't think that was that bad of a putt. I actually thought that was really, really good, but it went very fast. Well, that got there, and I thought I barely hit that. Anyway, first par 5, nice little par 5, back up into the window. It's sort of going for it in 2 from where I was over the bunker. I'll show you. I'll turn that around. So you can sort of see there, beautiful. If we sneak around here, I know we're a little bit off level, but that's the back of the bunker I just hit over, which is way up over the hill. So I would have had to come up over these trees if I was to hit a shot for my second to try to go for the green. Small green, and I had no idea what was there. So basically just a little wedge and another little wedge on and easy par. Right, so another par 5, 6 hole. Again, doesn't really need driver because it's relatively tight, but 500 off the back pegs. Where we are here, pretty tight, back into the wind. It's basically just going to be another bunt driver. 250 to reach the bunker on the left, 264 to reach the bunker on the right. Yeah, it's just a drive, you know, looks like a tough par 5 because the layup looks quite narrow. So if I hit one up near the bunkers up there, let's say the bunkers on the right, I've still got like 224, 220 plus in. So yeah, basically just get it up there at the bunkers on the right is basically where I want it. And I doubt I'm going to go for it in 2. You know, 230 back into the wind, 3 wood more than likely. So somewhere, something like the last tee shot would be very nice. Like that. That's going to be, don't get in that bunker. No, I can't get in that bunker. That'll hit the hill and die. Sit. All right. So it's way short of that second bunker up there at 264. Way short of it. It's just over the hump, so it's gone about 250. Something like that, because that bunker, like I said, is 249 to get to, and it looks like I'm just about near it. So I've got 220 plus in, and via this and via the drone footage, it looks very tight. So I doubt I'll be going for it in 2. So I've got no numbers on that. That's just a little punch shot 5-iron. I'll just show you this hole because it's very similar to the previous one. So that's down there, I don't know, might have hit at 140 maybe. All I want to do is get it down there. So that's the shot I had. You can see it's actually gone, you know, 250 odd up over this hill. It's so narrow and it kicks down to the right. This hole is scary narrow, especially in the driving area. Like this downwind would be, well, maybe a nightmare, but if you were to hit Chief and you were to go for it, you actually probably get past this section here, which is probably the narrowest part. Pretty small green, but yeah, I'm gonna have maybe 100-ish, 120 in. But again, that's what the view's all about. That's where I've teed off from, back up the hill just here, where that cart's coming down, and that's my cart overlooking that. That's very impressive, very impressive. Yeah, but yeah, I just decided to get no numbers just because, well, there's no need to. A little punch shot that's going to do nothing. Right, so it was a very good layup. Like I said, it was not much of a tough shot. Like if I was going for it, I said I had 240, which would not have been fantastic. I mean, look, again, this is a very tight section to lay up in with like 70 maybe, 80 meters. Very tight, all up over the hill. Again, this is pretty tight. You can't miss it, or you can't miss it much. Wind, I can't really feel it here. Flag's not really doing much. I've got lobby, I've got 58 from 80. Red flag, not too sure. Yellow's at the back. I would say red's front. So I'm going to go a lobby. Keep it maybe down a smidgen, but it's a bit soft here. Well, if that's in the hole, that'd be great. Oh! Right over the top of it, just past it. That's 100% a birdie chance. Thank you very much. I'll be taking that one. There's maybe 2 or 3 meters past that. I wonder what spin that had on it. It was pretty solid. Very nice. Good shot, Alan. Thank you. Thank you very much. So there we go. Definitely a good shot. Definitely a good shot. Again, pretty much every single hole is a postcard. Everything's a postcard. There you go. That little lobby's just tore the ball up a little bit. Well, interesting. This one's downhill, braking. Camera's left, so it's going to move to my right, or from the camera's left. Downhill, left to right. If it goes in, it would certainly be nice. Well, it done what I wanted to do. I just started it out to the right too much. Oh, another par. Another par. They're better than bogeys and hit them in the gunge, I suppose. So it's definitely not bad. But again, that's the view you get on plenty of holes. So what are we up to? 7 now. This is the end of part 2. It feels like I could stay on here forever.
Beautiful. And don't forget, smash that like button.
Oh, you're
That's
a
what you
weirdo.
say, don't you?
Oh, that's what they say to say.
Eh? I don't know. If you don't like it, don't like it. Hit the dislike. Who cares?
Yep.
I don't care. But anyhow, see you then. Beautiful.
See you.